What the cake is going on, you guys? Welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you two different ways to do the marbling effect, one with fondant and one with buttercream. So keep on watching. All we're going to need for today's video is your fondant color of choices and your buttercream. If you want to learn how to make the buttercream, I do have a video on how to make it extremely simple, and also another video on how to make the cake and build the cake so we can do the marbling effect. So check those out and keep on watching. So the very first thing that I always say in all of my fondant videos is you need the fondant. I have some white fondant here that I've already started kneading. That's why it's a little stretchy, but take your time doing this. Just knead it until you feel like it's nice and soft and stretchy. We're gonna do a black and white marble today, and I'm so excited to show you this because it's so much fun to do and it's never the same. All of the marbles that you do will never turn out the same, but the good thing about it is that you get two sides to choose them. When you roll it out, it's the first side is choice number one, and then you flip it, choice number two. I'll show you when we do it, but just gonna quickly knead my black fondant. Okay, this technique is so simple and so easy. That's why I'm so excited to share this video for one of my beginning videos. It's because it's so easy. Really simple. Don't overthink this step. What you're going to do is peel your fondant into two parts or four. Let's start with two. And then you're gonna take the color that you want to incorporate into your marble. I have black here because black and white marble looks so fun to see how it turns out. All we're gonna do is peel this into two as well. You're just going to mix it, well, not mix it, but add it. And then all you're going to do is twist your piece of fondant, just like that, and leave it as is. Don't do any more than this. So pull it out. You're gonna give it a nice twist. Don't try to incorporate the marble during this process because it's going to, when you roll it out, it's gonna flatten and you're gonna get that beautiful marble texture. Now you're gonna take both of them and do the same thing. And you can already kind of see the marble take place, just like that. Again, don't overmix it, don't overthink it. And I think I'm gonna leave it like this. You can already see the marble effect taking place. We're gonna roll it out and then you're going to see the beautiful marble effect take place. You get to choose. We're gonna you're gonna start with the ball shape, like always. And this is a really important step to have kneaded the fondant before we mix it together, because you can't knead it at this point in time because you're just going to mix all the colors together and then you're going to get gray. It has to be extremely kneaded and nice and soft. There's only one shot at this. So, large fondant roller. I said in one of my videos that this was acrylic, but it's not. It's plastic. It's straight up a heavy piece of plastic. There's no acrylic in this at all. And also, like I said before, just go in nice and slow and stretch it out 1 inch at a time, trying to keep the shape. So this is what it looks like after just a few rows. You're just going to keep going until you get the size that you need. You will notice that one side is always a little more, I guess, softer. And then the back side, you're gonna get a more like edgier, bolder marble look. So it's whatever you like on your cake. That's the side that you're going to choose. But it's so fun to see how or what kind of marble you made. I think black and white is my favorite combination. So this is one side of our marble we get to choose, or this one. I can't decide because they're both so nice. This is just more like sharper look, more bolder, I guess more manly you can say, and this side is more softer, more girly. So we're gonna go with this side because the cake that I'm making is for my best friend. After you've picked a side that you like, you're going to cover your cake in it. I have a video on how to cover a cake in fondant, so make sure you check it out before you do this step. And if you don't want to work in fondant, I'm going to show you after this how to do the marbling effect with buttercream. So this is not the only option, which is great. I'm just going to go ahead and cover it really quickly just to show you guys. All we're gonna do is pat it down nice and slowly, and then we're gonna cut off the extra fondant at the bottom. It's a more softer marble look for a girl. The other one was a more sharper marble look. Perfect for a man, boy, guy, anyone. Okay, so that's it. Look how pretty this turned out. So there it is, you guys. That is all you need to do to get this marble effect. If you play with your kids' Play-Doh, you can do this. It's so easy and the result is so pretty, so nice. Now all we're gonna do is take our pizza cutter or fondant cutter and cut off the ends. The marble look already looks so nice, but to jazz it up a little more, we are going to cut it. Now this part is going to hurt a little bit because you do have to choose a side. You have to choose a side again. This is the second time you have to choose a side. So pick the side or the area that you don't love, or if there's no nice marbling effect, we're gonna cut it out a little bit. We're gonna cut a little 3-inch oval. I don't know, I think we'll cut off this side here a little bit. Really, don't even, like again, don't even think about it. We're just gonna cut a little circle or oval or whatever you wanna do. Actually, we're gonna do it in a V shape to make it really simple for you, so there's no extra carving. You're going to cut into a V shape. So V up here and then V down here. Double V's for Vivian. There, oh, I'm left-handed, so this is a little awkward. Oops. Oh. And it doesn't have to be big. You could do a bigger one, but we're just experimenting, so don't go too crazy. Yeah, this is good. This is all you need. This is honestly all you need. The little space that we need to create the geode effect. So this is the little spot that we're gonna work with. We're just going in small to begin with, and then once you get more comfortable, you can make a bigger geode. But for now, a little one because it's a little cake for my little friend. She is small, so. After you've carved it out, you don't want to keep going back and forth because the crumbs. So just keep it simple as possible. We're going to cover it up now with more buttercream, so none of the chocolate cake shows. So have your piping bag ready. And this is the easiest way I find to do this as well. If you go in with just a spatula, you're going to move around the crumbs a little bit. So just with the piping bag is the cleanest way to do this. Now we can go in with our spatula, flatten it out. And then this is the tricky part. This is the tricky part, but this is what's going to make the cake pop. So the reason I wanted to incorporate the geode tutorial in this marble tutorial is because a geode is a stone and the crystals are in the stone. Huh? I just learned that like 2 seconds ago. Anyways, so I have some crystal candy here. You do have to try to find these. These are not readily available in supermarkets or even baking stores. You have to find these online. What we're going to do is just pour out as much as you think you need. There's no easy way to do this. This is the only way I know how to do this. Putting it in your hand and then kind of just letting it fall and then just picking up the little ones that fall off a little later. This is the easiest way I've found to do this, and then later one by one in the areas that you missed. Yes, it's looking a little plain right now, but we're gonna add the color to it. We're gonna stick with the black and white theme. I have tiniest bit of water in this bowl, and we're going to add some black food coloring, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long, long way. You don't want it too watery, and then you don't want it too pasty. You kind of just want something in between. So the black, the darkest, is in the middle, and then you're going to work your way out with the gray, with the more water. Just add a little more water to just dilute the area, and then spread the color onto the crystals, just like that. Really pretty. Now it's starting to look a little more fancier, and that's it, you guys. All we're gonna do is add some foil to the rims, and that's it for the elevated marble look with our geode effect. Really simple, really easy to do. I hope you guys enjoy this part. It does take a lot of time, so don't rush it at all. And for the second part of the video, I'm going to teach you how to do the marbling effect with a buttercream. So keep on watching. Now that you've learned how to do the marbling effect with fondant, I'm going to quickly show you how to do it with buttercream. It's very easy as well, but this one needs some time in the fridge. You need to make sure that you have your cake buttercreamed in your base color already, ready to go. And then you have your second choice of color. I have blue, baby blue here. We're gonna do a Taylor Swift theme lover cake. So fun. No rules, just dab a little bit of buttercream in some areas here. And then we're just gonna smooth it out. That's all it is for the buttercream. Okay, ready? Again, keep this in one spot, and we're gonna turn the cake table. See how it smooths out? That's your buttercream marble effect. There you guys have it. And this is the marble effect with buttercream. The great thing about buttercream, doing the marble with buttercream, is that you can triple layer it up or even add another color after that. I have two colors here. Throw it into the fridge, make sure that it's hardened, and then you can add another color, which I will do with maybe purple. I'm not sure yet. But that's the great thing about decorating, is you can let your imagination run wild. And there you guys have it. Two types of marble, one with fondant and one with buttercream. We jazzed it up with the geode look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below, and I will see you next time.